There's the Anthurium vitae. I need to walk away quickly. That is beautiful. Actually, a wish list plant for me. If I could just have one of these leaves as my real abs, that would be great. Welcome, everyone. This is my first time at Vandermeer Nursery, and so I am excited. I've seen lots and lots of videos about this nursery, and I was in the area, and so I thought that I would pay it a visit. Wow, okay. So they don't waste time. As soon as you enter, the Hoya section is literally the first thing that you see. So, where should we begin? Oh my. And what's amazing is that they've got pictures of some of the blooms. That's super helpful. So for people who collect Hoya for blooms, that is really helpful. All right, where do I begin? Let's start over here. They've got the Hoya sunrise. And wow, that looks pretty. It's nicely sun stressed, pretty healthy looking. That's a nice pot. There are 3 plants or 4 plants in the pot. That's for 20. And then they've got the Hoya compacta in a hanging basket for $14.99. They've got quite a few of them here. Oh, I see some nice things. Okay, so let's start in the back. Let's go to the back. What is this? A macro something. Macrophylla. Yeah, macrophylla. Hoya macrophylla. Ooh, this one's really long. Oh my goodness. All of this is over here is from this plant in the back. And it's for $15. Very nice. So this looks like a Hoya carnosa. What kind of Hoya carnosa? Just a carnosa. And then in the front, they've got Hoya fichii for $25. Oh, look at the sun stressing. That's cute. Oh my, the Hoya sigillatus. And they've got pictures of the blooms. Remember my sigillatus that's looking so crusty and unhappy? These are for $20. Not bad. And they're beautifully sun stressed. Wow, that's a nice batch. That's a nice batch of this plant. Okay, so they've got the Croniana. Oh, just label this as a Lacunosa. Okay, Lacunosa Croniana. All right, I think this is the Croniana. And this one's for these prices. This is for $14. Nice full pots. This is a nice full pot. Very nice. Whoa, check out the sun stressing on these. Where were these kept? I need a little bit of that sunshine in my area. Is this the same? What's this? This is labeled as, nope, the same, but the black. All right, let's go further down. The Hoya, again, the Croniana silver. These are starting to make their rounds in Home Depot and in other places. Labeled here as a Lacunosa silver, but I think it's a Croniana. I don't know, here I am trying to tell nurseries what to name their plants, but I just find the Lacunosas look a little bit more like this. That's just my opinion, but I could be wrong. When I first started collecting Hoya, I couldn't tell the difference between the two. I probably still don't. But anyways, it's labeled as a Lacunosa silver. These are the blooms, and I'm so excited because mine is now putting out these very blooms. Oh my goodness, they smell amazing. They smell so good. They smell like a plant that my mom calls snow on the mountain, but I don't know like the scientific name for it. But anyways, these are for $25. Oh, super tiny leaves. Something about them just looks a little bit different. These just look a little bit different from the ones that I have, which is like more like these. These are a little paler in color, and the leaves are a little bit smaller and really heart-shaped, that true Croniana look. But anyways, let's keep going. What's this? A Hoya manipurensis for $20. Okay, that triangular leaf shape. And then like the Lacunosa that I referred to earlier These are for 20 as well. They've got some massive, is this a carrii? My goodness, I didn't even know that these leaves could get so big. My goodness, wow. These are for 50, and I skipped over this one here accidentally, the Hoya Ruthie, for 20. It reminds me of the Villosa, except with none of the pubescent leaves. It almost doesn't even look like a Hoya. Interesting. All right, let's keep going. They bought the Macrophylla pot of gold for 25. I contemplated this plant once. I really like the strong variegation on the inner part with the veination on it. It's really pretty. And then over here they've got the Breviolata. That's a nice trailing pot. That's cute. The leaves look like coins. This is for 14. Cute. All right, we gotta keep going because we're gonna be here for forever, because we've got an entire full nursery to go through. Oh, look at this. Okay, they've got the Australis Lisa here. Oh my goodness, when I bought my Australis Lisa like maybe 2 years ago, a year and a half, Hoya weren't as big as they are now, and I would love to have a nice fuller pot of like much more variegated Australis Lisa. Like this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Like, oh my goodness. I know I talk about duplicates, but I just feel like mine only has one variegated plant and the other one is non-variegated or very low variegation, like less than this. So I'm tempted, very tempted. Okay, so this one I missed, the Hoya numerioides, pink corona, and it's for 15. The leaves are just ever so slightly, maybe not pubescent, but they've got a little bit of an added texture to them that the other one here doesn't have. The Breviolata. Interesting. All right, they've got lots of the Hoya pubicalyx over here. I'm sorry, I'm back at this, but this reminds me of the Peperomia Hope. I was just looking at the way it hangs there. It reminds me so much of the Peperomia Hope. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Squirrel. Yeah, the Hoya pubicalyx here for 15. And as we keep going, they've got the Hoya Mathilde. It's labeled as splash, not very high amounts of splash on it, and it's for 30. Ooh, now we're talking. Like, these look a lot nicer. These are so splashy, it's almost silver, these leaves. I would, if I really wanted one, I would cut hair, or if I had this situation, cut hair and then propagate from here. But for 30 bucks, I think you could probably find a more splashy version around. They've got the Wietii. Now that's the thing, the Wietii and the Kentiana, that's a pair that's hard to tell apart. I always felt like the Wietii had stubbier leaves and the Kentiana has longer leaves, but I'm not sure. But anyways, these are for 20. These are for 20, and a bit further down they've got the Curtsii. I used to call it the Curtisii, but is it the Curtisii? Some labels don't have that first I. This one has the Curtisii, and I've seen it around as the Curtsii. Could be wrong, but anyways, I forgot to check the price. It's for 15. Yeah, okay, and they've got mini baby versions of the compactors for $7.99, and then the outer variegated carrii for the same price. All right, wonderful. And that's the Hoya section, well, the most of it. Let's head over to the other side to capture the rest of it. Okay, so we saw this one. Oh, no, this is the Obovata, the inner variegated Obovata. These are for 25. And they've got the Sarawak, the Latifolia, for the same price. We've got the Crimson Princess for 20. That's a nice healthy batch. This is a very nice looking batch. And they've got the tricolor. I've had a back and forth trying to figure out the difference between the princess and the tricolor. And for a second, like there are comments and in forums saying they're the same and some saying they're different. Now, originally I thought they were different, and then I thought they were the same, and now I'm beginning to think that they're different, because look at this. Princess has a whiter variegation compared to like an orange type variegation in this one. Definitely I see the difference there. Anyways, these are for 15, sorry, these are for 20. Both are for 20 actually. And then they've got the Carnosa Crimson Queen in a little bit of bigger pots for the same price. All right, so over here I believe these are Dischidias, a group of plants that I enjoy from a distance. These are the Dischidias Russifolia variegata. Oh yeah, it is a little variegated. That's cool. And these are for 15. Then they've got the White Diamond. This plant, we go way back. Or the Oriantha, this is for 15. And the Watermelon Dischidia, these are for, I guess, oh, for 9. Wow, I didn't expect that. Very nice. Ooh, that's cute. Oh, I love these coin-like leaves, these penny-like leaves. I enjoy. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. Look at the, wow. This is beautiful. I'm enamored. Like, it is so, like, look at this. It's so thick and dark. What is this? It's a, oh wow. Let's try that. A zero, okay, never mind. It's called a Silver Dollar Vine, and it's for 15. There we go. That's stunning. That is stunning. Oh wow. I need to walk away quickly. That is beautiful. Beautiful. I'm almost already out of my monthly budget, and we're not even halfway through the month. I've already spent a lot of my plant budget for the month, so look away, but I will take a picture though. Okay, so we're at the Pothos section. Oh my. And they've got some beautiful, a nice supply here of Pothos, but I will just focus on some of the highlights. So they've got the Manjula Pothos here for 40. The Manjula Pothos for 40. This is the Hawaiian. Oh, $5.99. But there's this new type of Pothos. We'll see if we find it. So is this the breed I was talking about? Right, the Neon Queen. That's it. So it's 20, and it's a cross between a Neon Pothos and a Marble Queen. I have not yet acquired the taste for it. It just looks like a leaf pattern that I would be concerned if my Pothos started looking like this. It's just so weird that this is just how it's naturally growing. But anyways, they've got the Epipremnum Baltic Blue for $9.99. And what else? Okay, so it seems like we've started to go into philodendron. So they've got philodendron. It says a philodendron neon, but I imagine this is the lemon lime. Or is there a difference between the two? This is for $5.97. And they've got the Brazils. They've got the Brantianums, which I just got one recently on sale. Check out this part. This is for how much? There is no price on this, sweetheart. Sorry, not a Brantianum, the Micans, the Philodendron Micans. There's no prices on them. I would love to know. Oh, $25. Very nice. Okay, so this is the lemon lime, and then this is the neon. Did not know that there was a neon philodendron, but I don't know, they look pretty similar to me. Anyways, let's keep going. And then this is the philodendron. It's similar to the Brazil, but not quite. It's the silver stripe, and it's for $25. Okay, let's keep going. So I don't have a designated wish list video up on my YouTube channel as yet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make one this year, but I do have a few plants on my wish list, and Scindapsus is actually one of them. Which ones which ones exactly? I'm still narrowing that down. But these, which ones are these? These are silver satins, are for 10. And then over here they've got the Epipenum albos for 40. Over here, got some white variegation here. And they've got the Rhaphidophora decursiva, the dragon tail, a plant that I love this plant. I have one in my collection. I like it a lot. It's just a little bit of it's a little bit troublesome. It's a little bit of that wild child. Likes to do its own thing. It's for $7.99, but I'm in love with their glossy leaves. Their glossy leaves are beautiful. Right. These are for $1.19. And the smaller ones, just to specify the size of the pot size is 6 inch. I'm not sure. That's nice variegation though. Very nice. That's for $1.19, and then the tinier ones here are for $40. Ticons are really making their way around. You can really shop around and get lots of options with them. Okay, so we've got a few more philodendron here, and let's see. This is the philodendron Spiritus Sancti, baby ones for 30. They've got the painted ladies. Oh man, I remember how close I was to getting one of these like a year ago. These are for 20. Sorry, for 10, not 20, sorry. And look at these abs. Look at these abs. If I could just have one of these leaves as my real abs, that would be great. But I do have abs. They're just underneath everything else. These are for the Billietiae are for 15. The tortum, these are for 20. The pink princess, nice cute little leaves here. These are for 15. And are these bigger versions of the Billietiae? Yes, they are. They're for 25. The black cardinal is here as well. My sweetheart, the white wizard. I believe, is this the white wizard? Let's see. White. No, this is the white princess. White princess. Oops. Almost called you my sweetheart. My sweetheart is the white wizard, not the princess. Yeah, white princess. They've got a couple with nice variegation on them. And the silver sword is here for 9. The princesses are for, the white princesses to be exact, are for 15. Next we have the philodendron jungle boogie. That's a big leaf for a tiny plant. These are for $9, and the ring of fire is for 20. I've been toying with the idea of getting a new ring of fire and selling my existing one. I know mine is much bigger, but I just want to get one with a little bit more variegation in it. I have a philodendron collection video that would have been released recently. I share all my philodendron and the tips, what I've learned about caring for them in my conditions. So you may want to check that out to see what tips I can share that work for me, and maybe it might work for you. They've got the Birkins here for 20, and this one that my camera is lingering on is called the Philodendron Art Pop Prismacolor Art Pop for 25. The Sunreds are for 20. And they've got the Gloriosums here for 20 as well. What are these in the front? The Matophyllums. Is this a Tomatophyllum? Not this one. Yeah, it's the Matophyllum sprucanum. Let's look at the label. This is for 20. Interesting leaves. And the Xanadu, love this one, for 20. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a saloon this size before. The Thermatophyllum bipinnatifidum. My goodness, that's a mouthful. This is for 20. I've never seen a small one like this before. Okay, what else do we have? A lot, apparently. Baby versions of the Xanthosoma for $6.99. I really like this plant. Completely underrated. The coffee plant for 20. Ooh, look at this one. The variegated table fern. I know a large portion of my viewers are begonia lovers, so I'm going to share some begonia love here. Let's start, which side should we start? Let's start from big to small. So over here. Ooh, that's pretty. I love the way begonia really shows off some really nice contrasting leaves, like the dark backdrop with the bright pink speckles on them. The camera isn't even doing it justice for just how vibrant these colors are. Anyways, this is called Begonia maculata pink spot. It's for 20. This is cute. I always find the color on this one is so cute. It's so delicate. This one is the Begonia frosty. It's also for 20. And down here there's Begonia maculata white ice for 11. And these little guys here in the smaller pots are for $8.99. Look at the dark leaves on this one. This is the Rex Begonia Spirit of Zanzibar, and this is for $7.99. And the tiny ones are for $4.99. Okay, so we're at Alocasia. They've got the camouflage for $24.99. They've got this one. This is interesting. The tiny dancer. I think I remember this. This is for 15. Cool. And in the back, what is that? Some type of variegation. It is so loud in here. This is the Alocasia Lauterbachia variegata, and that's for 35. And then, now remember a couple videos ago I was talking about a type of Alocasia, like a dark form. And remember I was saying that I was looking for more of a dark form Alocasia instead of the there is no version of the one that I'm talking about, but this is the dark form that I was mentioning. This is what I was looking for. This is like, is it the dragon scale, like a form of the dragon scale but really dark? Or is it that when the dragon scale matures it becomes this dark? I don't know, but I just feel like this is different. It's called dragon scale, yeah, the Baginda dragon scale. This is for 10. But I just feel like these are darker. These leaves are darker than my leaves, like a dark one. But anyways, it could just be that mine's juvenile and I just have to wait for it to mature some more. So the Alocasia Frydek that I skipped over accidentally, they're for 39 for these baby ones. The Bambinos here are for $7.99. The black velvet, some of my favorites. one of my favorites. It's for $9.99. The Frydek or the Mitcholitziana. Ah, I said it. It's for $14.99. They've got some big Cuprea here. These are for $20. And then what's this little variegated buddy in the back? Hiding back here. What is this? An Aura. Adora Aurea for $34.99. And another genus that a lot of my viewers always ask for is the Aglaonema. So let's just take a quick look at this one. This is a Silver Bay. These are for $20. And then over here they've got, what bay is this? This is the Sparkling Sarah for $25. Next we have the Ruby Bay and the Dazzling Gem, all for the same price. They've got the Red Amy, or the Red Amy for $25. These are, which one? Oh, this is the Red Amy. Okay, for $25. I was like, oh, but yeah, $25 for these big ones too. This is the Dieffenbachia Camille for $25. Dieffenbachia, you're always trying to get me. Always trying to get me with those leaves. Look at that. The Maui Wowie. The Maui Wowie. Wow. For $7.99. That's pretty. It's so loud in here today. Between fans and the floors. Like, I really hope you can hear me. If not, we'll have to settle for a voiceover. So I found the Anthurium section, and yeah, let's talk about it. So there's the Anthurium veitchii for $20. The Anthurium veitchii, or the King Anthurium. Am I seeing this right? Is it like 120? Nope, it's for $20. It's for $20. And there are 2 plants in a pot. I didn't expect that, but that's unexpected. Okay, really unexpected. And they've got a few. Anthurium Superhum for $15. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this one. And they've got the Anthurium Pedictoradiatum for $40. And then in the front are many Queen of Hearts. Oh, I think these just made their way to local nurseries in my area. A wish list plant for me. I just saw last night that some other nurseries got this in stock as well, and like, you know, I'm out of town and I'm tempted to either get this here or get it at my local nursery instead. The prices are exactly the same. Actually, when I came here, I was honestly hoping that to find it here for cheaper, but it's the same price. So I feel like, what do I do? Do I just get one here? Because I'm not sure if when I go home, if they'll still have a good stock of this, or like what? That's a tough decision. But anyways, that's a Queen of Hearts. And I'm just really surprised that a veitchii is here for $20. But yeah, so that's it for today's video. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.